Saturday night, the Timberwolves won Game 1 against the LA Lakers, winning 117-95. This game was crucial because now the pressure is on the Lakers. Because if you do Lakers, you want to defend home court, and you don't want to ever go 0-2 in a series. You never want to start off a series 0-2. You never want to lose your first 2 home games, especially against Anthony Edwards. Because then the Minnesota Timberwolves going to be, heading back to Minnesota feeling great. Like, okay, we up 0-2 on the LA Lakers and we at home. You know what I'm saying? You know the role players going to show up at least one game in Minnesota. So if you do LA Lakers, Game 2 is a must-win game. The Timberwolves looked deep last night. They had 3 20-point scorers, one being Anthony Edwards as he dropped 22 points. And he also flirted with a triple-double. He had 8 rebounds and he dished out 9 assists. And that's what impressed me most about Anthony Edwards last night was his passing. For him to have 9 assists and to get others involved, that really helped the team out. And you've seen that in Jaden McDaniels and you've seen that in Naz Reid. They both had very great nights. We'll get to that in a moment. Anthony Edwards also looked great from the 3. He went 4 for 9 from the 3. He just showed us why he's the 3-point leader this season. You know what I'm saying? He made the most threes this season. He showed us why. He's been real aggressive from the 3. He's been real, confident in his 3. And he's been telling us that all season. Like, he's been confident from the 3-point line. He want to shoot a lot of threes. Anthony Edwards shoots about 10 threes a game. So he's bound to, hit a couple of those and have a big, every now and then he might just have a big night from there. They also got 25 points from Jaden McDaniels, okay? Now that is crazy, okay? If you do LA Lakers, you can't allow this. I know at times you'd be like, okay, we want everybody but Anthony Edwards to have a great night offensively, but it's like, you can't allow a role player like that to score that much on you. Jaden McDaniels is not a 20-point scorer, nowhere near it. And he's only known for his defense. So for him to go off like that was crazy. He only missed 2 shots. He went 11 for 13 from the field. He went perfect from the 3, hitting all 3 of his threes. And that's just a best case scenario game for Jaden McDaniels. Not to be negative, chat, but Jaden McDaniels will not play like that every game. All right, we all know that. Timberwolves fans know that. LA Lakers fans know that. Jaden McDaniels will not play like that offensively every night. But when you do get 25 points from Jaden McDaniels in the way he played defense, that's a cheat code. You know what I'm saying? Jaden McDaniels looked great last night. He had a couple fadeaway mid-ranges. And like I said, he was perfect from the 3. So he just looked great all night. And then you also had Naz Reid last night. He showed us exactly why he won 6th Man of the Year last year. He had 23 points. He shot 66.7% from the field and from the 3 last night. He went 8 for 12 from the field. And he went 6 for 9 from the 3. So Naz Reid showed us his repertoire last night. Just pulling that thing in LA. You know what I'm saying? Like, his shot just looked so pure last night. Didn't miss that much. Real efficient. Didn't need the ball that much either. And even though the Lakers lost, man, Luka looked great. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know Luka, one of my favorites, man. One of my favorites to watch. He had 37 points on 54% from the field. He also went 5 for 10 from the 3. So he shot 50% from the 3 as well. Luka started the game hot. Like, Luka started the game off with a step back 3. He drove to the rim. I think he hit a couple more threes in the first quarter, and they looked great in the first quarter. But then after that, it was a real close game, and eventually the Timberwolves pulled away and pretty much blew them out by 20, man. So Luka can't do it alone offensively. The Lakers did go 15 for 41 from the 3, and LeBron and Austin Reeves didn't look their best last night. I'm just gonna be honest. LeBron scored 19 points. He struggled from the 3. He went 1 for 5. And LeBron, that's one thing. A lot of people were saying Luka's going to get his revenge on Anthony Edwards. We did see Anthony Edwards shoot a 3 in Luka's face and hit the Spider-Man in his face and stuff like that. So a lot of people were saying, like, Luka going to get his get back next game. But I think LeBron is going to get his get back next game because LeBron did not play well. He didn't play, like, terrible. Like, he didn't sell the game for the Lakers. But LeBron scoring 19 points, that's not enough. And LeBron knows that. And I think next game we're going to see LeBron go for 30 plus. I'm not gonna lie, we're gonna see LeBron a lot more aggressive to start the game. I just think him and Luka still trying to figure out how to play together. You can still see that in the games. Like, sometimes Luka played great and LeBron is on the other stick at the end. But yeah, man, I just think this Laker team, they looked it flat outside of the big 3. And the big 3 didn't even look that great. Like I said, Luka looked great, but Austin Reeves and LeBron wasn't their best last night. Wasn't their worst either, but they could definitely get more from them too. Jackson Hayes only played 8 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I didn't watch this game live, so I don't know if Jackson Hayes was injured or if he was just taken out for, just bad reasons. But he only gave him 8 minutes last night. He did go for 2, but that's pretty much not having a center, chat. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty much the Lakers not having a center. And you can't do that. You can't do that with them having Naz Reid, them having Rudy Gobert, Julius Randle over there. I mean, you do got LeBron. That's pretty physical, but outside of him, you don't got that many defenders. You got Dorian Finney-Smith coming off the bench. And we all know that Luka has been looking like a cone here lately, y'all. Luka's one of my favorite guys, but defensively, he is a cone, okay? And that's all the T-Wolves have to do going forward is target Luka on the offensive end. Whoever gets the ball and got Luka in front of them, go get a bucket. And they got guys like Nikola Alexander, Naz Reid, Anthony Edwards himself, Mike Conley. They got guys that can create off the dribble. And Luka has to step it up defensively. I'm not trying to say I'm on Nico's side with him saying Luka's defense was kind of terrible, but Luka defense is bad, okay? And that's not a secret. Luka defense is bad, and the Lakers got to figure out their defense, because with them going pretty much small ball, like I said, with Jackson Hayes not really being, with Jackson Hayes not getting minutes. Yeah, man, a lot of credit got to go out to Minnesota, man. Like I said, they looked it real deep. Anthony Edwards will have a better game offensively next game. That's another scary thing for the Lakers is Anthony Edwards didn't look comfortable. Like, he didn't look that comfortable. He went 8 for 22. Looked great from the 3, but he wasn't that comfortable from the field. And he will have better games. That's what I'm saying. So, I don't know what the Lakers going to do next game, man. But like I said, Luka can't do it by himself offensively. They're going to need more offensively from LeBron and from Austin Reeves. And they got to figure out this center situation ASAP this offseason, man, because this is terrible. Like, this is terrible. They entered the playoffs pretty much with no center, y'all. You know what I'm saying? No center, and they're playing up against Rudy Gobert and Naz Reid. So, I'm scared for the Lakers. I think the Lakers, they might be doomed. I'm not gonna lie, the Lakers might be doomed, man. I ain't gonna lie, I had the Lakers winning this series in 7 games, but like I said, if it's going to 7 games, it's anybody's series, y'all. I'm being a little biased with the Lakers winning the 7 because I like Luka, okay? But Anthony Edwards is very talented, and I know that. He did beat Nikola Jokic in the Denver Nuggets in 7 games last year. So, like, I would not be, or in 6 games. So, I would not be impressed. I mean, I would not be, like, surprised if he was to knock out LeBron and Luka in the first round, because LeBron and Luka and the Lakers, they just don't look well-rounded right now. They don't have a center. They don't have a backup center. And we seen last playoffs that size matters. Like, not trying to say it like that. No homo, y'all. No diddy. But size matter, man. You need bigs. You need, physicality. And Minnesota has that, and the Lakers don't. So that's going to be, I think that's going to be a very key thing going forward. Yo, you guys let me know down below in the comments how you feel about this series, man. What you think going to happen going forward. I do think LeBron and Luka going to turn up. And I think that duo alone, if they turn up how I think they could turn up, the LeBron, Luka, and the Lakers can really overpower the T-Wolves if those two really go off. Like, go off. But they still need their role players to do their thing. They can't have role players going 1 for 3. Like, Dorian Finney-Smith went 1 for 3 from the 3-point line last night. You need guys like Rui Hachimura to also step up and have big nights offensively too. But yeah, man, that's what I got for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy today's video, do me a big favor, smash the like button, leave me a comment on the video. I love you guys. See you in the next one. You dig?